who understands what a leadership gap is. Whenever and wherever there's a leadership gap, there is chaos, there is mayhem. We ask you to please lead.
If you don't lead, then you will be led. And if you're going to be led, are you going to have choice over who's leading you, or are you just going to follow whoever takes over? And that's what men do more often than not.
And if you don't lead, you will build those leadership gaps. What happens when we start leading?
If we're a good leader, people will follow us. And we can build things and create things and move our lives forward and move communities forward and change the world and have a huge impact.
And leadership is a choice. Please choose to lead. We need leaders.
Start with your own life.
Your own life.
Start with what you do every day, how you get up, how you live, where you live.
Pick any domain and start leading in those domains.
Or pick more than one.
Pick all of them and start leading in those domains.
Paul, what happens when you haven't led in a while and you start to lead?
People start talking about you. That's what happens.
Right. They react.
And they start looking at you and watching you.
And they're going to be really happy for you all the time and be really positive.
Or they're not going to understand what you're doing and why suddenly you are leading and suddenly you are self-motivating.
Yeah, you might. They may even have not good reactions in some cases. They may be threatened. Maybe they thought they were leading and you're taking something away from them. So when you start to lead, you're going to find out who is a collaborator with you, who is an ally, and who is something else.
Which comes down to trust. Who trusts, who doesn't. Who's trustable, who's trustworthy, and how important trust is to you. Because once you start leading, those who trust you will start following. And you will get them to a place they otherwise would never get to. That's what leaders do. And it's a choice, and it starts with you. That's why we ask, please lead. Please start leading.
And that's why this is called the self-leadership practice for men.
And the remarkable practice here is to choose between leadership gaps, which is all around us, and leading. Small acts of leadership will create remarkability for everyone.